Okay, it looks like our clock has officially rolled over to 10 o'clock, so we're ready to break tonight. We have several things on tap. It's mostly memorabilia. We do have a couple of boxes of cards, but neither one of them have very many cards in them. So all the way around, tonight is going to be a fairly quick night. So a lot of things, but it's not going to take us a lot of time to get through them. And if you haven't done a break with me before, there is some information that we go over at the start of every break. So that's what we're going to look at first. So that is a quick note you see on the screen right now about my feedback on eBay. And the important part of that is that it is completely automated. So anytime that you leave positive feedback for me, you should instantly get positive feedback in return. I have a lot of people ask me, hey, when do you leave feedback and that kind of thing. So that's how that works. And then, of course, the most important thing on that page is to say thank you to everybody. I do it always at the end of the break, and I'm trying to do better about also remembering to tell you that at the start. Because I do appreciate you guys bidding with me and breaking with me and keeping me company in chat, as many of you do. Next up, this is a list of the auctions that are ending coming up over the next 5 days. It's a mix of stuff, but there's always something in there that you can find that's fun to break. So tomorrow is kind of like tonight. We're going to do a lot of memorabilia and some more one-box breaks. We're not doing any case breaks tomorrow night either. When we get to Monday, we've got some one-box breaks from 2016 and 2014, including that nice 2014 triple threads, and then a full case of 2017 plates and patches football. On Tuesday, we've just got a single box break for 2014 black gold, but then we're going to do a quarter case of Panini Prestige basketball. That's the product that was hobby direct, not selling it at wholesalers and retailers and the normal places you would buy it. I had to order that actually through the hobby store, and it was a little late getting here. That was my fault. So we'll get into it on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we'll have another full-size autograph helmet. We'll do some half case of 2011 Prime Signatures football, a half case of 2017 encased football. It actually comes out that day on Wednesday. And then a half case of 2018 Heritage Baseball, which also comes out that day on Wednesday. On Thursday, we'll do some 2014 Topps Translucent Football, some 2011 Topps Supreme, 2013 Black, 2015 Lux, and you know what I forgot to put in here? Like the most important thing for that whole day, which is the some Contenders basketball. Yeah, we're going to start a new case of Contenders basketball on Thursday night. So that'll be 6 boxes, and it's a half case, and it'll be the 3rd time that we break it. Tonight, if you're in one of these breaks, guys, here's important information for you. All of this that we're opening tonight, that we'll be starting here in a minute, it's all free shipping. Free shipping stuff goes out once every 5 to 6 days. So I'm anticipating that this that we're opening tonight will ship out on Thursday, which is March the 1st. It's always possible it could go a day earlier or a day later. Sometimes if you have another package shipping between now and then, it'll hitch a ride and go sooner. The other thing that's important here, if your team is not pulled in this break, if you don't hit whatever the item or the card is, you are still entitled to a consolation card. Please look at the information there on the screen that talks more about that. You can also find more detailed info about that in the listing description. Now on to business. First up, they're calling this 2017, which I think is super weird because they've never had them before. This is Series 1, and this is clearly 2018, but yet they're calling this 2017 Series 1. So there you go. So it's a 2017 Hit Parade Series 1 autographed mini helmet. So we've opened their full-size helmets a bunch. Their mini helmets were just released a couple days ago. And yeah, this is the first time we're in it. And of course, all of this ended tonight, February the 24th, and we're live streaming it tonight as well. And as we scroll down through here, you'll get a chance, of course, to see your name across from your team. New spreadsheet will go up before every break, so if you're in a break that isn't this one, you'll get a chance to see your name in a minute. And I am aware that the background went out of focus. That's on purpose, guys. I take the autofocus off. I don't like all that pesky zooming in and out. And I see Scott and Scott both in chat. Scott Saunders and Scott Butts. Hi, guys. And this one is, most of the Hit Parade stuff is numbered to 200, but this, or numbered to 100 in a series, but these little mini helmets, you can see they have them numbered to 200. So this particular one has been hand numbered as 176 of 200. And this is a weird kind of little box that comes in. I'm not exactly sure what to expect in here. Okay, so these are not in plastic or anything. There's some, this is my first opening one too. There was some paper, and here's some tissue paper, and then there's all kinds of other stuff down here. So let's see who it is first, and then we'll figure out from there. Oh, these are wild. These are just kind of out. I guess this is what all of them look like if you take them out of that plastic box they normally come in. So this is for the Panthers, and like, I don't know whose signature that is, but hopefully it's going to tell us somewhere on this info. Here's our JSA authentication, and it's going to match that little JSA sticker there on the back. And what is it? Oh, it's Greg Olson. Okay, there we go. That's cool. DenverAutographs.com, COA there with the Greg Olson signature. So now we know that. Oh, and there's a picture of him signing it as well. So how about that? So Carolina Panthers with our first mini helmet for Hit Parade, and they pull out the nice Greg Olson with all the little materials there to go with it. Oh, and look at that, it's on the lid too. Well, you can't see that, but there's also a sticker when you open up the lid. I guess I could have looked at that first, and then I would have known who it was, but live and learn, right? This is what happens when you open something for the first time. You got to kind of figure it out as you go. And let me just get our spreadsheet set back up here again. And once again, if you're in this break, please take a moment to review the information on the screen that talks about shipping date and consolation cards if your team is not pulled. This is 2018 Hit Parade Series 1 autographed baseball jersey. So this is the first 2018 Hit Parade autographed baseball jersey that we've pulled. Pulled a bunch from 2017. This is first 2018. If anybody wants the Yankees, you know, this has kind of been my week this week, but there was an issue with the Yankees, and somebody bid the wrong amount, and then it just went all crazy and whatever. Anyway, the end result is the Yankees are not sold in this break. So if someone wants the Yankees, speak now or forever hold your peace, and I'll just take them and, you know, go on about my way and whatever. But if somebody wants them, they are here and available, because the person who bought them, it was a bidding mishap. So, Scott, it's really hard to gauge, to tell you the truth, because here's the deal. The person bid some, like, obviously erroneous amount of money, and then other people ran it up. It ended at something insane, like $180, which obviously we know is not going to be correct. The last legitimate looking bid amounts that I could find in there were around 15 bucks. So if anybody wants it for that, you know, let me know. And if not, that's fine too. I can keep it if nobody wants it. All right. Well, okay. Well, Cross said he'd take it for 15. Then Scott said he would for 16. And so did Jay. And now Santos says he'll take it for 16. Now Cross says 17. All right, I'll let you guys kind of sort it out here. And so right now Cross X has the Yankee spot at $17 at the moment. And Cross X, if you end up with it here, well, Jay Clark says 20. So right now we're at 20 with Jay Clark. So somebody, when we get settled in, wherever we settle in, I'll just need, I'll invoice you by PayPal. Let me go ahead and just get logged into my PayPal account now, and I'll send over a PayPal money request when we get all this kind of sorted up here. And I'm not looking at the screen right now, guys, but I will be again in a second. At your screen, I mean. Okay, so it looks like right now we have Jay Clark in at 20. Wayne, I see that you said 20, but Jay had said it first. Never mind, now Santos is in at 21. So right now we are at 21 with Santos Gonzalez is the current offer on that. And here in a second, we're going to be going once and going twice. So if anybody else wants it, speak now or forever hold your peace, because it's about to go to Santos on the count of 5. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, oh, right as I say 5, there comes Jay Clark at 22. Man, you got that in like the second that I said that. All right, so Jay Clark, you were on the countdown. So we are going once, going twice, and we're going to only go to 3 times. So you got about 20 seconds here, people. And we are closing it out. Sold to Jay Clark at $22. So Jay, can you do me a favor and type in the email address you want me to use for the PayPal money request, please, so that I can invoice you for this, and then we'll go ahead and get this bad boy broken. So guys, we're just kind of waiting here for a hot second because it's going to take a minute. There's a slight delay, I think, in chat coming through. So as soon as I see that information from Jay with his email, we will invoice him. And as soon as that gets paid, we'll be ready to rock and roll with our jersey here. All right. Oh, that's a long one. Okay. All right. Hopefully I don't make any typos in this. 2002 at Yahoo. Okay. All right. Just 1 second, guys, for me to get this invoice out, and we'll give Jay a second to get it paid, and then we'll be moving onward. This is 2018. Okay, Jay, you should have that right now in your email. So if you could please let me know when you have that, when you receive that and have that paid, then we'll be ready to move onward with that. In the meantime, I tell you what, let's take a look at the spreadsheet again, because I'm going to go ahead and plug this in here anyway, since this was, I'll just put it in here like this. Well, having a moment, aren't I? All right, then that way we know I have a record of what we've done here. So once again, this is our 2018 Hit Parade Series 1 autographed baseball jersey. This is the first one of the 2018 group that we have opened. And Jay was kind enough there to pick up that New York Yankee spot. We had the weird kind of bidding situation with that. So that's what happened there. And as soon as we get... Jay says he's waiting on that invoice to come through. Check your spam if you don't see it in your inbox. I've been told before that sometimes those go into spam, because I definitely have sent it. Let me just double check and make sure I didn't spell anything wrong. No, it's all in there. It looks to be spelled right, so you should have it in there. Actually, what we might do while we're waiting on that, rather than just keeping this holding pattern, let's just skip ahead and do, we'll come back to this one. We're just going to skip ahead and go to this Hit Parade instead. So this is a 2017 Hit Parade Gold Signature Series basketball. This is break number 2, second time we have done it. And once again, of course, it ended tonight, the 24th, and we're live streaming it tonight. And team names are on the left, winning bidders across from it on the right-hand side. We will double back to the baseball jersey break in a few minutes, guys. We're just waiting on that one that was sold directly. He's waiting on that invoice to come in and stuff. So, and Danny, you did not miss the full-size helmet. It is last up tonight. And Scott, you're predicting that the jersey's going to be Ripken. Well, it might be, man. I don't know. It's a possibility. All right, so this is our Gold Signature Series Hit Parade. This is only going to have one card in it, and let's hope it's a good one. And oh, it is. At least I think it is. Oh, look at that. Dr. J, baby. I like this card. This is Upper Deck Sweet Shot Signature Shots 2003-2004 with Dr. J. Julius Irving. That's a pretty sweet little card, in my opinion. So Sixers with our nice little Dr. J hit out of the Hit Parade Gold Signature Series. So Jay, do you still not have it, guy? You still don't see it in your inbox? What's, because it's definitely gone through from my side. So I don't know. We'll go ahead and just move on down to, we'll just keep on plugging and we'll come back to the baseball jersey once we have this squared away. And once again, guys, if you are in this break, please take a moment to look at the information on the screen that tells you when your item is going to ship approximately, and also what happens if you do not pull anything in the break. And this will be one box of 2016-17 Panini Preferred Basketball. This is break number 1, so it's the first time we've broken this, at least as a freestanding. Can't remember if I've broken it before and combined with anything else or not. And I have one weird team. It's the Philadelphia 76ers in here. And honestly, I don't know what has happened to it. eBay has been weird all week about sending out end of transaction notices. And I have to go back through and hand sort all the auctions to try to find the missing teams. So Sixers, I didn't get an end of transaction notice for. I didn't see them in unsold. And I couldn't find them hand searching. So either I overlooked them hand searching, which is certainly a possibility, and I will find them after the break, or option B is I forgot to list it, which is also a possibility. But either way, we'll have to deal with that later. Jay Clark, do you have another email address, man? Because it's got to be in your spam at this point. I mean, because it's definitely there, and if you haven't seen it by now, you're not gonna see it. Do you have an alternate email address that we could use? Because it would have been there instantly if you were gonna have it. We've got a redemption due. I don't like redemptions. Nobody likes redemptions, but we're gonna have one. So first up, we have for the Spurs a rookie jumbo Murray. DeJounte Murray. And what all do we have here? So we've got just a couple of swatches, and they're kind of like all one color. Why didn't they maybe even give us a second color or something? But they didn't. And it is numbered to 99. You've got a little kind of ding down here on that bottom right. You can probably see that little dot of white. So Murray with a couple of swatches here for the Spurs to 99 is first out. We're going to leave our lovely redemption there and come back to it in a minute. Isaiah Thomas, when he was still a Boston Celtic. Oh, that's pretty sweet, guys. That's nice. That's to 10. 3 of 10. I know he's not a Celtic anymore, but that's still a sweet-looking card. It's an on-card autograph. Really nice two-color patch. Good, solid chunk of the jersey with the white there around it as well. So it's a nice hit for the Celtics with the Isaiah Thomas. Then for the Pistons, we have numbered to 99. Also maybe a tiny little imperfection right there below the 1. And this is Andre Drummond with the material swatch. And man, all that red is really like bouncing off the camera and causing unfortunate looking video. I don't know what that's about. And our redemption is JJ. Why do I never ever remember how to say his name right? Barea. Is that how you say it? I want to say it's Barea. But we're going to go to the checklist on the Barea because we'll find out what that's numbered to as well. And while we're off doing that, or actually right before we do that, we have a second email address here for Jay Clark. So let me try this again. Yeah, Jay, I don't know. The only thing I can tell you about that is I have had a lot of people with Yahoo when I do PayPal money requests that they absolutely never get them. And I see this other one is also a Yahoo address, so it really may not go through either. So we'll find out here in a hot second if it does. And I don't know why it's specific to Yahoo, but it definitely seems to be that way. All right, so there it went to you again at your other email address, and hopefully this time you'll be able to receive it. Meanwhile, let's roll over here, and we're going to pull up the checklist for this and find out what the Barea here is going to be numbered to. Card set on it is Autographs Purple. So that's what I've got to find here for us. There we go. And the card number was 109. So it's going to be numbered to 49. So nice low number hit there for the Mavericks with the card to 49. And I'm just writing that on there. It's in a sleeve. You probably saw me put it in a sleeve, so I'm not writing directly on your redemption because that really flips some people out for whatever reason. So I write it on the plastic. So our redemption, Autographs Purple, with the Barea for the Mavericks, it'll be numbered to 49. Then the nice little Murray booklet for the Spurs here, and it is numbered to 99. Once again, it has the little minor imperfection down there on that bottom corner that you see. Then for the Pistons, also numbered to 99, of course, we have our second booklet for Andre Drummond. And, you know, this is set up as 2 booklets and two autographs. So it's kind of what you pull out of preferred. Isaiah Thomas to 10 for the Celtics. That's on card. Really nice looking patch. Low number card. That's a pretty sweet little hit there. So as a whole, I'd say our basketball breaks went pretty well tonight. And Jay, did you get it? Have you gotten it this time now, man, at the new address? Or are we still kind of in a little bit of a holding pattern there? We're going to go ahead and move to our full-size autograph football helmet while we're waiting to get the last of this baseball jersey sorted out. So this, once again, if you're in this break, please take a moment, review what you see there on the screen about your anticipated shipping date and also what happens if you don't pull anything in here. And this is a 2018 Hit Parade helmet. This particular one is series number 4. So this is it's called break number 2 because it's the second 2018 helmet that we have opened. And of course, throughout 2018, it will be a wide variety of different series that you'll see. But this particular one is series 4. And like our other items, it ended tonight, the 24th, and we're live streaming it tonight with our team names once again on the left and your name in lights across from it as the winning bidder. Time to put your mojo out there. See if we can't bring home a nice full-size helmet tonight. Of course, they're all nice, but we really have had some exceptionally good luck lately with these. We've pulled some really, really good stuff out there. In fact, the last one was an Aaron Rodgers. I do not ship it in this box that it comes in because this box is not made for shipping. But it does come in a little carrying case, and it will ship to you in this little, it's actually not a case, it's a bag, but it will ship to you in with this little carrying bag, and then I'll put it, you know, in an appropriate box that will survive the rigors of shipping. And it will also, oh boy, yeah, I'm telling you, we are crushing it. We've been having such good luck with our mini helmets lately. Let me find that's in the back. Okay, so you can probably tell already this is a 49er, and you know I'm happy about it, so you can probably guess who it is. It's Jerry Rice for the Niners. Yeah, gotta love that. We pulled a Jerry Rice for the Niners not too awfully long ago. Sometime within the last probably month or two, we had another nice Jerry Rice helmet. And back here in the back, we see that it is certified by Beckett. I'm not going to take that off of there. I'm going to leave it tucked in there. And I think you can see behind it, there's the edge of the little, oh, it'll scoot without me having to take it out. So there's the Beckett sticker that should go along and match with your Beckett paper that is there in the back for the nice Jerry Rice helmet for the Niners. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, Scott, you were hoping for Joe Montana. I haven't pulled a Joe Montana recently. I know. We're about due for some Joe Montana, aren't we? I mean, I kind of think we are about due for that. And I think, all right, so, Jay, are you squared away, man? Did you get it? Are we good? No, it still shows as pending. So, man, Jay, I don't know what is going on there, but we don't have anything else to break tonight, so we are down to just the jersey, but it is still on my side showing that that is not yet paid, although I was thinking that you said you did get the bill. So can you kind of fill us in here what's going on with that? Because if it ends up that I just have to keep it, then that's fine. I just don't want to keep holding up the break because it is the last one. All right, cool. So you say you did get it and you've got it squared away. Awesome. Let me check here. Let me make sure. Not that I don't believe you, but I just always want to cancel the old one that isn't in here. So I'm canceling the one that was to the original email address you gave me. And yep, here's the second one. Just popped in. Awesome. We are ready to rock and roll on down the highway. So thank you for picking that up. I appreciate that. Whatever weird bidding situation we had going on there was unfortunate. But now we are all squared away and resolved. I hope you have some good mojo for coming in and saving the day on that one. So thank you. So this is first Series 1 of the 2018 jerseys. And let's hope it also brings us good luck. Haven't had any baseball jerseys in a bit. I had been breaking Gold Rush, of course, and they sold out quite some time ago. And then sporadically I pick up the ones from Hit Parade. And I don't offhand... Oh! Vigio for Craig. Let's get him out here and take a look and see what all we have. So there, of course, is the... That's not coming through very well either. All these weird colors are not working well with my camera tonight. So there is the signature. And, of course, here is your little authentication sticker to go with it. What I would like to know is if we have any kind of paper authentication with it. And I guess we do not, but we do have a nice authentic jersey. So this isn't a custom. This is a nice authentic Astros jersey. So that is pretty cool. And it doesn't look like you have any paper COA, so the only COA we've got to go with this one, Astros, is that little sticker right there. So that's why I always like to look so we know what's in there. And that's it tonight, guys. I told you we were easy this evening. We don't have a whole lot of stuff going on. So that's the whole ball of wax on this. I will throw up again real quickly here just in case anybody jumped in late, and I can't imagine you wouldn't have seen it by now, but yet, just in case you didn't, there's the shipping info again, and the information about if you didn't pull anything, and another quick look at what we have listed in the days ahead, including tomorrow, guys. We've got a lot more memorabilia and some more one-box breaks. We've got some multi-sport stuff tonight or tomorrow night, some cut signature, sports icons, which is multi-sport, and the multi-sport jersey. Both of those things are listed in the football category. So that's just the category. I had to pick one to put them in, so I left them in football breaks. But of course, they are both multi-sport, so we could pull anything out of there. And they are both of those multi-sports, of course, are listed as like last name starting with. So if it were a Hank Aaron thing, it would go to last name starting with A. This Biggio, for instance, would have gone last name starting with B, etc. So, all right, guys, that's it. I thank you once again for bidding with me and breaking with me, keeping me company in chat, and Jay for stepping in there and picking up that spot for the Yankees and all that kind of stuff. So, until next time, take care, have a good night, and we'll see you again soon.